watching. Pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake, YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free, that's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only yo, I be master speech.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And back in Charlotte, following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. Now, here's Jokic. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Clock at 4. High post try. Another miss by Jokic. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Kidd after Luka Doncic's miss. Jokic with the bucket.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws. It down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings.
Okay, let's do it.
We are in Charlotte. North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. Pass to Weber. Paul George with the steal. Now Claxton. 17-foot shot on the way. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Jones with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Back to Thompson. Doncic outside. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Hornets. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluent, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now Doncic following the three-point attempt by Jason Kidd. Pass to Jones. Here he goes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on George. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Doncic feeling it out. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
It's Thompson off the drive. That shot no good. Minnesota off to a slow start. 6-point game. There's a screen. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Weber gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Jokic with the bucket.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Weber inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for Hornets. Number 16, Cameron Johnson.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Kidd. Pass to Jokic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jokic just got 5 points so far.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Johnson outside. Charlotte moving it around. Over Kidd. Rebound Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here's Jokic outside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Kidd. .30 seconds left in the first. Another miss by Jokic. Hornets leading by 7. The drive by Thompson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Looking to end his cold spell. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Thompson. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Charlotte heading to the bench.
The Timberwolves, 10.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer, no good. And they double up Kidd. Pass to Claxton. Here's Mirasan. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And then Carter with the jam.
Another great pass from Doncic. Pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go with the three. And it's the Hornets another three.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Branham can't get it to go. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Mirasan. The shot by George, wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Branham. And it's the Hornets another three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Over to the wing. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Thompson inside. Outside, Jones. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Kidd. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Jones, no one around him. And again, the Hornets missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. The big man Jokic inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oh, good on the three.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Out to the right wing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Branham. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Branham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is Vanderbilt. Here's Jokic, guarded by Weber. There's Jokic being aggressive inside. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Carter. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's George. Outside, Bane. Outside, Kidd. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Thompson. And he drives in. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Claxton with it. The 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the shot goes in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Isaac outside. Pass to Claxton. Isaac outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Isaac right side. Over in the corner, Claxton. It's Kidd with the drive. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from three-point range.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Minnesota making a switch here. Pass to Jokic. Over Jones. Jokic, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
2 minutes.
Doncic right side. Over Kidd. Doncic, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 15. Here's George. And Jones pulls it down. And here are the Hornets now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Doncic with it. He has 6. Right side, Jones. Miller. Good, nice job down low.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Trying to end the drought. Kidd, no good.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Carter outside. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Now here is Miller. Unloads. Jokic grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Jason Kidd.
Jokic has got 15.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Miller with another miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Kidd. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Carter. Right wing. Weber gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
The Minnesota team, 25.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 17. Thompson is double. The three from Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hornets. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. The Hornets pull it in. Thompson surveying the floor. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's Jokic, and no good, trying to use the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here.
In for your Hornets, number 77.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Stewart. Jokic with the bucket.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Thompson is double. Pass to Jones. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Up top, Weber. All sorts of time. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Thompson with it. Isaac picks him up. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Weber. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 21.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot it. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
Back to Thompson. Miller outside. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Amen Thompson.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Doncic right side. Miller outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is